Hello and welcome back to my Pokemon Horizons review series. Today we are reviewing episode 50. Let's get started and I hope you enjoy. It's crazy to think that we are already 50 episodes into this series, but what a journey it's been so far. But this week it's finally time for Dot versus Iono. This one was built up perfectly in the previous episode, so I was excited to see what happens. It's really cool that this episode started with a collab video from Nido and Iono, building up the battle, making sure all the followers are tuning in. The theme of the episode was about how Dot can be her true self while battling, and what's the most important thing for her in a battle. It was all about finding these answers. We see her trying to come up with strategies beforehand, trying to rely on Quaxly's speed, as she's massively up against it here, against a type disadvantaged Bellibolt, but I like how she remains the tactical one of the group rather than relying on instinct. This was a fun episode in general. We had the whole Rise and Volt tacklers still in Leventia cheering on Dot, Murdoch having some hilarious moments with these giant banners, keeping that protective family member gag going, which is always funny. We also see Sango and Onyx have arrived here to watch the battle, and Director Clavel catches them, and they are just here to keep an eye on things with Terapagos, but they're supposed to be somewhere else according to Clavel. I thought Director Clavel was a nice addition to this episode. We got to see more of his personality, how he spams everyone with knowledge and information, and he ends up making Liko and Roy late to watch the battle. But the stage was set in the plaza. The terrestrial course battle begins between Dot and Iono. Dot holding onto a bit of nerves, but she seems way more relaxed after last episode. But she's up against Bellibolt, just this giant blob of electric that can use Slack Off to recover its health, while Dot's water moves weren't really doing much. So she was struggling for a large portion of this battle, but slowly her water guns start to cover the battlefield, which was cool. A bit of an Ash Ketchum strat going on here, and she takes advantage of the live stream cutting out and all of the lights going out and picks this moment to terrestrialize. There's no light, so she will sparkle herself and light up the battlefield. A really cool moment. Great animation as Quaxly transforms, and probably the best terrestrial action we've had so far, with Quaxly dancing around the battlefield on the patches of water and hitting Bellibolt with some quick combos. But Quaxly needed something more. It kept using low kicks, and thankfully it learns a brand new move being Liquidation and lands a massive hit on Bellibolt, but it was not enough. The stream comes back up and it was Iono's turn to terrestrialize, and she finishes off Dot here. Dot loses the battle but passes the test, and she even says she had fun. She learnt what battling is about and how to enjoy yourself in these moments. It was a really good battle. I wouldn't say it was the best. It wasn't the most strategic or well thought out battle, but it did wonders for Dot's character and even helped Quaxly get stronger. And after this, all three of them have passed the basics test, so Clavel tells them it's time to head back to the academy, but also to make sure to submit their wild Pokemon reports, which I think they have all just completely forgotten about. So we're going to be seeing that in the next few episodes, which is great because we'll get some travelling around Paldea and actually interacting with the Paldean Pokemon. But this episode was really solid. Dot is the best character in Horizons. I feel like I'm saying this more and more each week. She's grown so much from where she was, and this battle added even more to her character, showing her that battles can also be fun, not just the means for overcoming an objective, but to enjoy yourself. And seeing Quaxly dance around and learn a new move showcased that today. I'm kind of hoping Quaxly evolves soon. I'm worried they might leave it as a Quaxly because of the Nido streams, but if the dancing themes come into Dot's battle style and her streams even more, it would be very cool to see that whole evolution line in the anime. The battle itself I think could have been a bit better, but that's just nitpicking when the character moments are this good. The battle is just kind of a secondary, but we are 50 episodes in and I would like a bit better battling action. The animation team has changed for the anime, so my only concern is seeing how they handle the very big battles. There was some fantastic animation in this one, but they were more so single shots rather than whole battle sequences. But overall, this episode was really enjoyable. Great music, great storytelling, and Dot stealing the show once again. So I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. Let me know what you thought of this episode. What is your rating? Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.